Forget everything you thought you knew about Kali. The fierce Hindu goddess with multiple arms, wielding weapons, wearing a necklace of skulls, and standing on a dead body isn't just some demonic figure of death and destruction. That's the story we've been told, but it's only half the truth. And I'm about to show you why millions of people, especially women, see her as one of the most empowering divine figures in world religion. You might be thinking, how can a deity associated with death possibly be empowering? Stay with me for the next few minutes because the answer will completely transform your understanding of feminine power in spirituality. Kali is a major figure in Hinduism, known for her fierce appearance and association with time, death, and destruction. But this portrayal often overshadows her empowering aspects, like being a protector and a mother figure. Let's unpack what's really going on with this misunderstood goddess. If you've ever seen Kali in movies or pop culture, you've probably encountered the fearsome myth. Western cultures often portray Kali as a dark and violent deity, focusing on her intimidating iconography, like her necklace of heads and skirt of arms. This perception comes from stories like her battle against the demon Raktabija, where her destructive power takes center stage. Some have even wrongly linked her to evil practices, like the historical Thuggee cult, though this has nothing to do with her true mythological role. But here's what they're not telling you. Kali is revered as the Divine Mother, offering protection and liberation to her devotees. Her destructive power isn't malicious, it's transformative. Think of it like a forest fire that clears away the old to make way for new growth. Modern feminist movements have embraced her as a symbol of women's empowerment, representing strength and resilience. She's also connected to transcendental knowledge, guiding devotees towards spiritual liberation. I know what some of you are thinking, but she looks so scary. How can that be positive? Here's the thing. Her fierce appearance isn't about intimidating her devotees, it's about frightening away evil and negative forces. She protects those who love her by confronting darkness head-on. Isn't that what true strength looks like? Let me share something that blew my mind when I first learned about it. Kali's naked depiction in art symbolizes her transcendence beyond material illusions, representing pure consciousness. Her nakedness isn't sexual. It represents freedom from illusion and attachment. She stands beyond social conventions, beyond limitations. Now, I've heard people ask, if she's so empowering, why is she standing on her husband Shiva? Great question. That image isn't about domination as many think. In Hindu mythology, this scene depicts a moment when Kali became so absorbed in destroying demons that she lost herself in a destructive dance. Shiva laid himself at her feet to absorb the impact of her steps and bring her back to awareness. It's a beautiful representation of the balance between masculine and feminine energies. For millions of women around the world, Kali represents resilience and the ability to face challenges head-on. She embodies the courage to destroy what no longer serves us, whether that's toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, or outdated systems. In a world where women are often expected to be passive and accommodating, Kali says, "Stand in your power unapologetically." Since the late 20th century, feminist movements in the West have associated Kali with women's empowerment, inspiring theological and sexual liberation. She's not just a goddess from an ancient pantheon. She's a living symbol of transformation and renewal that speaks to contemporary struggles. Think about it. Kali's destruction isn't random, it's transformative, clearing the old to make way for the new, just like the natural cycle of life and death. This is evident in her role in the life-death life cycle, ensuring growth and transformation. We all need that Kali energy sometimes, the courage to end what isn't working so something better can begin. So the next time you see an image of Kali, look beyond the fearsome appearance. See the protector who destroys evil, the mother who nurtures strength, the embodiment of feminine power that transforms rather than conforms. In her fierce gaze is the permission many of us need to embrace our full power, to stand in our truth without apology. What aspects of your life could use some Kali energy right now? What needs to be transformed or released to make way for new growth? Think about that for a moment. If you found this perspective eye-opening, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to dive deeper into the misunderstood symbols and stories that shape our world. and share this video with someone who needs to embrace their inner Kali energy today. Until next time, remember, sometimes what looks like destruction is actually the beginning of your rebirth.